Hey guys, it's admin EA Poe here. I had some great responses with questions. As you can probably hear, I'm losing my voice at the moment. Um, I've been having colds and stuff, so I've got barely any voice, but hopefully you'll be able to hear me and understand what I'm saying. Okay, so I wrote down the questions and who asked me. Hopefully I won't pronounce anyone's name wrong. Um, So I love all these questions. You guys came up with some great ones. I might make this a weekly thing if I can remember. Um, okay, Aaliyah asked what my favorite alien movie is. Um, at the moment, it would be probably Battleship with because it's got Rihanna, it's got Liam Neeson, Alex Skarsgård, Taylor Kitsch. It's a great movie. I mean, it's a bit corny because it's based on like a board game, but and the lines are kind of corny, but the action's really cool, and there are explosions and all that kind of stuff. There's some pretty funny lines, witty comments and stuff. So I find it really cool. I loved it. Um, but most people wouldn't like it unless I mean, the guys would probably love all the bombs and explosions and stuff, but the characters are kind of corny and the plot line's kind of corny, but it's pretty cool in my mind anyway. Bianca asked me some a topic I absolutely love. Fan fiction. Yes, I definitely read it. Um, I have quite a few favorites because, like, I love quite a few different TV shows and movies and stuff like that, and people have written fan fiction on that. So I've got favorites that have written, NCIS fanfics and Criminal Minds, and of course there's Harry Potter. Um, so yeah, I like quite a lot. When it comes to Harry Potter, you asked what my ships were. It would take forever to list them all because I have so many. There's quite a few that are canon, and then there's tons that aren't. Just to name a few, I love, Harry and Draco, Harry and Luna, Hermione and Draco, Luna and Neville. I have tons. Wolfstar is another favorite. I also love Remus and Barty Crouch Jr. Of course, that's when they're at school, so it's like Marauder era type stuff. Um, but yeah, I love quite a few different ones. Um, you also asked what my opinion of Scoros was. I totally ship it. I love it. But I also ship Scorpius and Albus. I don't know if you do, but I love Scorpius and Albus. Um, but yeah, I totally ship Scoros. Because I think they're cute together, and I think it would be totally hilarious, her ending up with Ron's enemy's son. It'd just be funny. Um, Lisa asked what my favorite fandom was, or fandoms. I have tons. It would probably, I don't know if I'd even be able to remember them all, but I love a lot of the crime shows. I love Vampire Diaries, Game of Thrones, Twilight, Harry Potter, Narnia, Aragon, Vampire Academy. I'm a big fan of anything written by James Patterson. Um, I love an author called Andy McDermott. He writes adventure novels. Um, I love Kathy Reichs. She writes the TV show Bones. She wrote the books, and they based the TV show on her books. She's also a producer, I believe, on the show. I love the Hunger Games. I love House. I love the Avengers, Thor, Captain America. Iron Man is epic. I love The Hobbit. I love Lord of the Rings. Trying to think of other TV shows or movies. Um, I love Dan Brown. He's a brilliant author. Um, yeah, I love NCIS and Criminal Minds, Bones, um, all the CSIs, that kind of thing. As for picking only one, I don't think I could. I love too many different types of shows and movies and books to just pick one fandom. I love Percy Jackson as well. Um, I haven't read the Divergent series or the Mortal Instruments series, but I am trying to find the books so I can get into those series. So I don't really know much about those, but I'm trying to get into them. Um, I I've recently got into Les Mis. I love that movie. Never seen it on Broadway though, but you never know. Um, okay, moving on. But yeah, I don't think I could pick just one favorite because I just have so many fandoms that have different types of, like, they mean different things to me and they've shown me different sides of myself and that sort of thing. So I don't think I could just pick one because it'd be way too hard. But that was a brilliant question. Um, Sophia asked me, am I a fan of Doctor Who? I have not actually got into that yet. I have a few friends who go on about it enough that I know, I recognize certain references and, like the angels and you shouldn't blink and Daleks and that sort of thing. And I know what the sonic screwdriver is. I don't know what it does, but I know what it is. And even though I've never watched it, David Tennant would be my favorite Doctor, just because he's awesome. But yeah, I haven't actually watched it yet. I am going to get into it because I have been told you don't have to watch the original series to understand it all, so I am going to try and get into it when I can get around to getting hold of the new series so far, like where they're up to and everything. Um, but I do think it's a cool show, I just haven't got around to watching it. And Tony asked why my admin name is EA Poe. Yes, it is Edgar Allan Poe that I based it on, and the reason is because I'm a Ravenclaw and, you know, love being creative and brilliant and, um, intelligent based. And as you would probably know, since he's your favourite poet and all, he has a poem called The Raven. And since a raven is Ravenclaw's symbol, that was my choosing. I kind of thought it was a clever little thing, clever little, I don't know, what would you call it, like mind game kind of thing, connecting the dots sort of thing. But yeah, that's why. And I also love Poe. I think he's brilliant. He's got some pretty, mm, I guess, depressing poems, but they're pretty cool. The Raven happens to be my favourite poem. So, but yeah, I loved that whole little connection. I just thought I was being clever. Don't worry, a lot of people had to ask me why I picked that name, and didn't quite click with the whole Raven poem and Ravenclaw. So it's okay. But I thought I was being clever. But yeah, anyway, there was some great questions there, guys, and I enjoyed answering them. And as I said, I might make this a weekly thing if I can remember. I'll probably post the Ask Me Questions thing on my page, though, on my admin page. I'll post the link to this and any other videos on both my page and the Potterheads page. So I have a few other videos. If you didn't already know that, check them out, guys. Tell me what you think. And yeah, hopefully I can make this a regular thing. And yes, that's me signing out. See ya.